Shubor nakaslem jong Nong Hima.
Uway Nong Shnong ka Baghmara constituency ya ubalat tip kerteng kum ujon marak ula ai da kamukot duma ha Meghalaya High Court ban phakmat lani pendu ya ka Jinglong MLA jong Kartush ar marak ubadiu MLA bamenta ka Baghmara constituency ha South Garo Hills. Kanong rem ka ba ujon marak ulapen I kalong ba Kartush ulapen pau ha ki kot kisla election ba udan khatlai tadi ki kam contract bat ka sarkar jilla badu deiru contractor balapen rung kerteng bat kitna trai kam jong ka sarkar kum ka PWD Roads and Buildings, PMGSY, katanat puli puthi, Water Resource bat kiway. Kini baro kilapa ha ka affidavit ka ba Kartush ula ai ha kapor ba Leit thep kerteng ban yakun ya ka election. Laban kedaw ba Kartush ubade u MLA Klemseng lane independent ula penlim yu kertong ka BJP u Samuel A Sangma ha ka election ka barang sudap. Ujon marak ha kamukot dumau lapen pau bakat kum ka kendon ka ba Khandai ia jong ka Representation of the People Act khat khandai spa san puway unu la ban syamat kerteng lada udang dan ki kam kontrak ha preng jong u bat ka sarkar ban pentrai kinu ki kam ula ong ru bo Kartush udan buon teli ki kontrak bo pentrai na ka benta ka sarkar jilla bat namar ba kini ki lapa ha kasngi bala pet benia ki kot ki sla jong ki kertong kasngi thap vote bat kasngi ba pen banai ka result lane ka jingmi na ka election namar kata di ban mat kerteng ya u na ka Jinglong MLA Ujon marak ulaong ba kamdan kanu ka jing arta tien bagi kam kontrak jong Kartush kilong na kabenta ban pentray ya ki jing tay ban penbiang ki mar ki mata na kabenta ka sarkar jilla bat namar kata kini ki kta ya ka kendon khandai e jong ka Representation of the People Act Unong Mudui ulaong ba day ban pendam ya ka Jinglong MLA jong Kartush katkom ka kendon shispa iway e jong ka Representation of the People Act namar ka jing sha jiet komu MLA kalong bian Kumbalapan pa ha ka article shispa khandai puway iway I jong ka riti sanshar ka ri India bat ka kendon khandai e jong ka Representation of the People Act mentangin ngap ya ka e ka ba sujit de pade muktiar jong ujon marak udan ban ong halor kani ka mukot duma ban phakmat ya ka Jinglong MLA jong Kartush
Mr. John Mara from Baghmara constituency, he is a voter of Baghmara constituency, has challenged the returning candidate election of Mr. Kartush Mara, who has been elected as an MLA from 60 Baghmara Legislative Assembly seat. And John, my client, he is the voters of that constituency. He is aggrieved with the election process from 60 Baghmara constituency, Legislative Assembly constituency. The allegation which has been labeled by my client in a petition was that Mr. Kartush Mara, while filing his nomination, has declared that in clause 9 of his affidavit, in form 26, he declared that source of income is government contract. He is a registered government contractor, and he has given quite a good number of work that he is executing or he has executed. So he, through an RTI, through his counsel, he find out that the work is subsisting work, and he being a local, he is also having the knowledge that the work order which was allotted to him by the government of Meghalaya is subsisting contract. A member who is elected in either in the legislative assembly or a council can be disqualified under Article 191 of the Constitution of India. 191 says that there are certain laws which has been formulated. One of the clause on which we are relying heavily is Section E of 191, Clause 1. It says that any law, if a person who has been elected or supposed to contest an election, he should not have subsisting contract. He having any subsisting contract with the government will automatically disqualify him. So there is the law which says Representation of People Act 9A, Section 9A says if a person having a subsisting contract with the government, then he will automatically be disqualified. So here is the case where my client has projected through his election petition. The election petition is registered as election petition number 1 of 2023, and it was listed today before the Honorable Court. We have projected the case of my client, and the Honorable Court was pleased to issue notice to the respondent. There are 3 respondents. Respondent number 3 is the Kartush Marak, Mr. Kartush Marak. 2 other respondents, number 1 and 2, are Election Commission of India and Returning Officer. Now, this affidavit which has been filed by Mr. Kartush Marak in form number 26, he has declared that he is a registered contractor and he is having a contract. Some of the contracts is subsisting contract according to the information of my client. So the RO who has accepted the nomination papers of Mr. Kartush should have either disqualified him or rejected his nomination papers, but it has not done. Probably the RO, probably whoever was the RO, probably she or he was not very much well acquainted with the provision of law. What is the good reason for accepting? We don't know. So we have challenged before the Honorable Court, and Honorable Court was pleased to issue notice after hearing us. So notice has, and we have taken a step for notice today. See, when a candidate filed their nomination papers, they consult their lawyers. Due to the oversight, or I cannot exactly say what was the reason why this nomination papers and all was accepted. I don't know what is the good reason for that. But one thing is very sure, that the law is in our favor, and we are very much confident of getting relief in this matter. See, Mr. John Marak is the local resident of Baghmara. He has that information. We have certain documents on which we are relying heavily, and those documents speak volumes, where it says that the contract is subsisting. See, as per section 9 is very clear. A person who is having a subsisting contract is automatically to be disqualified. Now, court will examine our plea, and if the court finds that the case is, we have a merit on the case, court will pass a verdict. At present, I cannot say more than this because the matter is subject before the Honorable Court. Honorable Court decide that his election has been null and void, the seat will be declared as vacant. So, Election Commission of India has to take a stand on this. They have to hold election.